So, hello and welcome dear viewers. It is my very first video and today I will show you a beginner's guide how to mod Skyrim in 2K25. So, let's get into it. First things first, we need is a mod manager. We have a choice. We can choose between a Vortex mod manager and a mod organizer too. Just for now, I prefer to mod game in Vortex. It's easier and much stable, as I saw it earlier. So, what we need in the first steps? Of course, we need first things first to download the game. Only after we're opening purely installed Vortex mod manager, going to the games and in search bar just typing Skyrim and finding here Skyrim Special Edition. We need to manage and clicking to that. After clicking, Vortex finds the games automatically. Okay, what do we have in attentions? First thing we see that script extender is not installed. You may have more attentions right there, and the problems must be... So, first things you would see there is that mods can't be deployed. What you wanna do? You are going to settings in mods folder and suggest a folder for mod deployment, and of course we are using hardlink deployment right now. So, let's finally begin and a mod game. First thing, Vortex asking us and telling us that script extender is not installed. So, it's the first mod we will install. It calls the Skyrim script extender or SKSE 64. Now we are going to our favorite browser, opening nexus.com and typing in a search bar Skyrim script extender or SKSE 64. Yes, you can download that mod in its personal website, but I'm recommending you to do it via Nexus mod because there is also a full version like on its personal web page. So, we are going to the files and what we see? Skyrim script extender SKSE 64 and GOG version. So, let's see. The version is here 1.6.1170. It's a Steam version, as a description says, and 1.6.1179. It's a version for GOG.com. It's a version for users of CD Projekt Red or the CDPR game launcher. Of course, if we use a Steam version, we are downloading Steam version, and if you use GOG version, simply we are downloading a GOG version. So, how to download? Simply enough, manually or with a mod manager. I recommend you to download with a mod manager because it's going and it's downloading in a mod manager. There opens the taskbar and in downloads we see, oh, it's fast enough. So now the script extender is already downloaded. Why do you show me that? Okay, but we need to open game via SKSE 64, but we don't see. Just for that, we are going to the dashboard, right there, and we see nothing. Now, we are typing plus right there, we are creating a new one. Now we are opening the file, and we must find our game location. For me, it's a GDisk, Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, and the Skyrim Special Edition. It is Skyrim Special Edition, it's a game directory, and here we find an SKSE 64 loader. We're opening it and saving. So, here we are, and here we have a script extender 64. What is that? Maybe it is one additional file. I will show you later. So, and don't forget to enable toolbar. You see what it's doing? Of course you see. Enabling toolbar. Now, as we have a script extender, we need to set it as a primary. We already set it as a primary, so every time we're launching a game, SKSE 64 is launched. It's everything okay. Now we have a Skyrim script extender or SKSE 64. What we need more? We need a lot more. Next mod we need is an address library for SKSE plugins. It is a script plugin mod and it's mandatory for almost every script mod. We're going to the files page and what we see. We have a version all-in-one for 1.5.x and 1.6.x. 1.5 is a old Skyrim Special Edition and 1.6 is a new Skyrim Special Edition and Anniversary Edition. We need that one, but for the future I recommend you installing both of them. You need both of them. And of course be sure installing handler file for DLL plugin Auto Anniversary Edition. We are installing it simply just by slow download. If you have a Nexus Premium account, you would not need to wait. It's not an advertisement, guys. I don't even have a Premium, so I need to wait. So what we installed? We have installed 1.6 version. Sometimes Nexus mod is doing some things like that, and you need to type it second time. And here we are. 1.6, 1.5 are installed, but we have also downloaded a handler file. Where is it? It's in our download file. So we need to install it manually. How to do it? Install from file, going to our downloads folder and typing it. Simple enough, isn't it? Well, okay, scripts, mandatory scripts are downloaded. What are we gonna do next? Next we need an UI, an UI file. So there's what it looks like. I'm saying truly, I can't play without it. So we need a SkyUI, simple UI, which depends on SKSE 64. Download as simple as you see, with the mod manager or maybe manually as you like. Just waiting for a few seconds and voila! SkyUI 5.2 Special Edition is already here. Now I recommend you to download MCM Helper. So, first things first, what is MCM? MCM is in-game mod menu, which is added from SkyUI, and that mod is MCM Helper. And additionally, some mods are requiring MCM Helper, so you need it. There are requirements: address library for SKSE plugins, which we already have installed as SkyUI as an SKSE. So all the dependencies we have and we are downloading. There it goes. So we are downloaded MCM Helper, and what do we have here? That window, what you see, calls a mod installer, an installer which gives you choice dependent on mod you install. Just for now, I have a choice to install the mod for version between Skyrim Special and the VR Edition. As I'm using Special Anniversary Edition, I am installing 2 Special Anniversary instead. Mod files. We're going next. Now, plugins. ESP and ESL. ESP is active file as an ESL, but ESL is a light, so we need to install ESL. You can use ESP instead, but I hardly recommend you to install ESL and the resources BSA and loose. I recommend you install BSA archive. So what is the difference between ESP and ESL? Normally you can have only 255 normal plugins. If you have more, you would have a huge troubles, trust me. 255 normal plugins are a maximum limit for Skyrim engine. But ESL instead could be 2098. They are light and they have their own limit, so installing them you would not have problems with the limit of ESP files. We are finishing and the mod is installed. Where we go next? Next we need some little bit immersion, if you can call it immersion. RaceMenu. It is a menu for normal character creation. With the RaceMenu it's much more comfortable and easy to create your own character. Don't look at that icons, it's something from another mod. You need a RaceMenu, so we are going to download it. And of course, many mods and almost 80% of all presets are dependent on RaceMenu. Let's see the requirement first. What are we gonna need? This mod does not have any, so we can go and do it. We have a version for Anniversary Edition and for GOG version. Of course, for the VR version, modded package, we don't even need that at all. You can of course download the GOG version if you are a GOG user, or VR version if you are playing Skyrim VR. I'm playing Anniversary, so I'm downloading an Anniversary Edition 1. Here it comes, in a downloads package, in an active downloads, and yep, now it's installed. But we have an attention, which says the mod RaceMenu Anniversary Edition contains multiple plugins. We can see them or enable them all. We don't even need to see them, just enable them all, and that's all. For now. What's next? Next we need a huge bug fixes of game. Unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch, or USSEP. For a Legendary Edition there's USSEP. But we are not on Legendary, we are on Special, so we are downloading USSEP, or unofficial patch. As you see, it's translated on many languages, so you can choose a translated one if you want. Download is simple enough. And there's one attention: Mint for use only with Skyrim Special Edition version 1.6.1113 plus. As we are on 1.6.1170, there's no issues. We are just downloading and just look. Size is little bit big. So, Unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch is already downloaded and installed. Now, what we need next? We already have unofficial patch for Skyrim, but we need unofficial modders patch. What we need for it? We need an unofficial Special Edition patch, which we already have downloaded, and powerofthree Papyrus Extender. Little bit later about that. Well, just going to the files and simply downloading that one. Second one. There is a version with no added master and with added master. And of course it have more downloads. So we need that one. And of course, as we are there, we need a powerofthree Papyrus tweaks. Sorry for my little bit gibberish. It is a script mod like address library one, so we need it either. And of course, for this one we need one more additional mod called powerofthree tweaks. Of course, a script mod. Vortex, why do you keep doing it automatically? So, and here we have another mod installer. We have a choice between version 1.5, 1.6, 640 or 1.6.1170 plus. A last version of Anniversary Edition which we need to choose and finish. And of course, powerofthree tweaks also have a mod installer. Everything is simple enough. So everything is installed, everything works great. So we don't need it now. So we have a good mod installed, huh? But there are some things we need now. And we need a framework tools for our future animation mods. And there's our tools, not one, not two. There are 3 of them. First one is the oldest one, and it calls Force New Idle and in Skyrim, or Finis. I do not recommend you to download that one, because first things first, many of mods do not support that mod. And one more thing, it was updated lastly in 2K20, so it's old. And trust me, it's non-stable. Finis sexy move. If you want your characters to move more sexy, you know. That mod is supported by another framework which I'm going to show you right now. But let's download that right now. We need SKSE 64, SkyUI and Finis. But as that mod is supported by 2 another frameworks, we just download it first. I said I do not recommend you Finis, but what could we install instead? There are choice between Project New Rhine, Nemesis Unlimited Behaviour Engine. It's modern, it's stable and faster, but I do not recommend you to download that one either, because I saw here one problem. Nemesis has an animation limit. After you install more than 20k animation mod 20k animations, which added by mods of course, and trust me, if you are modding Skyrim very often, you would have more than 20k animations. So after you have 20k animations, Nemesis works a little bit slow, it could be laggy, it could be glitchy and a little bit non-stable. So no Finis, no Nemesis. What would we install? Install Pandora instead. Very modern, very fast and a very stable behavior engine. To install that one, you need to go to the GitHub page. Link would be in description. We are going to the GitHub page, and what we see? Several versions. Versions for Linux, for ARM versions for Linux, for Windows and ARM Pro CPU versions for Linux, a source code in a zip file for Windows, and a source code in targz version for Linux. Yes, that we could call it a program, is open source, and of course, as any of the mods, not from a creation club, it's totally free. What we are downloading? Just first version, Pandora Behaviour Engine 2.7.0 beta zip. Don't be scared that it's beta version, it works perfectly, trust me. About it little bit later. Now we are going to our vortex, installing from file, and we have a Pandora Behaviour Engine right there, executing and installing. So I had it installed earlier and it shows up right there, but it would not show up for you in first installing. So what we're gonna do instead, in a dashboard we find I need to remove that file off. That one, it's a Pandora, or we need to add a new one. I will show you right there. We are editing, and now we need to find where is the mod installed. We are going to our vortex mods location in Skyrim SE, and we need to find a Pandora right there. So there it is, Pandora Behaviour Engine Beta 1, because I have downloaded it earlier. We are opening the file, finding an exe file called Pandora Behaviour Engine Plus, and simply open it, saving, and there it is. There are our SKSE. So we have already downloaded one animation mod, so we are opening Pandora, a little bit of waiting, and what we see, Pandora base and Pandora and XPMSSE patch for Pandora. Wait, what is an XPMSSE? XP32 maximum skeleton special extended, XPMSSE. It is a new skeletal rig for characters, so we need it. What we have in the requirements: force new idols, or the Finis, or Nemesis. Trust me, it is supported by Pandora in 100%, as you saw a patch for it. And of course the RaceMenu we have already installed. So let's get into it and download it. It's really small, 203 megabytes, and does not even need a big amount of time of waiting. For mod, once again, and we have installation, and we can choose between extended, basic, or minimal version. I recommend you to use extended version. Rigs, use XPMSSE latest versions. And now skeleton special extended, here characters and weapons. I recommend you using RaceMenu XPMS plus XPMSSE MCM plus weapon styles. You will need it in the future. Now weapon styles. Truly, I don't even truly know what does it means, but let's try to use NSFW synchronization. And then there comes maximum skeleton extended, some rigs, skeletal rigs for animations, daggers, magic, swords. You can choose whatever you want and need in the future. I will leave it there as it is. Animation replacers for first combat axis, on back, or swords, missing songs, replace it in style. I'm leaving it as it is. Just leaving it, and compatibility patches. Joy of perspective of Skyrim. Who knows those knows? Deadly mutilation. I don't even know what mod is it. And Enderal. Enderal is one of the gigantic mods of Skyrim. I have neither of them, so I'm leaving it as it is. And the mods are finally installed. Oh, we have external changes. If you see the menu like that, just be sure. Confirm. Voila. Everything is done. So, as I said earlier, we have one animation mode and XP32. We are now opening Pandora and typing that and launching it. So we have total 6 animations, and the launch finished in 1.33 seconds. It was done just because we have only 6 animations. Trust me, if you have more than 25k animations, sometimes it needs 2 minutes and more. But Pandora is very fast and stable, so that's the reason, once again, why I prefer Pandora and not Nemesis, or not even Fleece. So we have one mod left for downloading, and it is BodySlide and Outfit Studio. What is that? BodySlide and Outfit Studio is a tool to build your body slides and build your outfit mods. So, if you are installing in the future for yourself some outfit mods or body replacers like a CBB or 3BA or UNP, or how it calls, you need BodySlide and Outfit Studio to make it work. Installation, once again, is simple enough. But now, see there what is happening. After it downloads, as it is a tool, it would automatically appear in a toolbar. There it is. When you first open, it gives you a choice between what game you need to use. Supported games are Oblivion, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Skyrim Legendary Edition, Fallout 4 Special and Anniversary Edition in one, 2-in-1, Fallout 4 VR, Skyrim VR and Starfield. As I have installed only Skyrim Special Edition, and I have only Skyrim Special Edition and Skyrim Legendary, of course I choose Special Edition. And there it is. Discord, please. I don't need you right now. So, what is it? When you install presets, they would appear there, and when you install outfit or body, they will appear right there. Of course, you can type there the search and some unassigned, which has no criteria, and in batch build. But just for now, I don't even have anything, so nothing appears. So, what do we have? We have installed several script mods, some utilities, utils, I'm sorry, an animation plugin, BodySlide plugin, and main plugin for mods. Script plugin, main script plugin, I mean. So, right in that moment, everything is finished. So, that was a beginner's guide how to mod Skyrim in 2K25. That's all base mods and plugins you need to start modding Skyrim properly. As I said earlier, it's my very first video. So, thanks for watching, and until we meet again.